The conquest of Fadak, also spelt Fidak, or Fidk, took place in May 6, 28 AD, second month of 7 AH of the Islamic calendar. The Prophet Mohammed had found out that the people of Fadak had collected in order to fight the Muslims alongside the Khaybar Jews. Therefore, he sent Ali to them. The people of Fadak surrendered without a fight, and pleaded for a peace treaty in exchange for giving away half the land and wealth to Muhammad. Fadak became Muhammad's private property, as there was no Muslim fighters involved in Fadak to share the booty with. Muhammad gave the wealth away to orphans and also used it to finance the marriage of needy young men. The conquest of Fadak. During the time of negotiation with the Khaybar Jews, Muhammad sent Marziya bin Masood to send a message to the Jews of Fadak, asking them to surrender the properties and wealth or be attacked. When the people of Fadak had heard of what happened to the Khaybar Jews, they were panic-stricken. To spare their lives, they pleaded for a peace treaty, and in exchange requested Muhammad to take over one half of the wealth and property and banish them. After the Khaybar Jews surrendered to Muhammad and, having lost their only source of livelihood, they requested him to employ them back on the properties for half the share of the crop. Muhammad found it much more convenient to re-employ them, as the Jews were already very experienced with the land, whereas the Muslims had no experience with agriculture and cultivation. So Muhammad made some conciliation to the Khaybar Jews by re-engaging them in the lost land, but on condition that he reserved the right to banish them any time he wished. The Jews had very little choice but to agree. The same terms were applied to the Fadak Jews. Fadak became Muhammad's private property, as there was no Muslim fighters involved in Fadak to share the booty with. Muhammad gave the wealth away to orphans and financed the marriage of needy young men. The Quran verse 59-6 and 59-7 is also related to this event. Umar expels the inhabitants. Later, when Umar became the Caliph of Islam, he expelled all the Jews from Khaybar and Fadak. He sent Abu Haytham Malik ibn al-Tayhan to justly work out the value of the land they own, and gave back half of the value of the soil.